Hi, I hope you're having a good day. I've been asked to create a video to talk you through how I would apply everyday makeup and which products are best to use. So I'm going to break it down, talk through what I do, take it nice and slowly, and hopefully this will give you some ideas. Now, I think the easiest way to do your eyebrows is to use a Glimmer Stick brow definer, which are these here. So this is like an eyeliner and it's twist up and down, so it's really easy, no sharpener needed. And I'm just going to start in the middle here and draw down here like this and just extend the brow to about here. I always have trouble with this one because I used to have my eyebrow pierced, so I never get a perfect line because I've got a little scar, but it definitely does help. So again, then I just go on to this one, starting in about the same place, and I'm not pressing too hard. I'm sort of building it up slowly so you don't get a really strong, bold line. It's just nice and natural. And then I lift my eyebrows up and I just start to draw quite a straight line underneath here and bring that almost to the beginning of your eyebrow, and then again at the top just bring that in and then sort of slowly fill that, but don't go all the way to the end of the brow because you want to make that bit a bit more blended. So then again, just lift the brow and draw a straight line there. And then I would just even them up as much as I can. My eyebrows are really wonky naturally. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so it's okay. So I just take my eyebrow brush, one of these, and just brush it here in this bit here and out. And that just creates a little bit of a softer beginning to the brow, so it's not quite as in your face. At this stage, I would say it's not hugely important that they're perfect because you're going to go over them with foundation and everything. I think the easiest eyeshadow to use is the True Colour Quads, which are these here. These come in so many different colours, so you've got loads and loads of options. I've just gone for a really neutral pinky colour today, which is called Barely Blush. Now, these are quite handy if you're quite new to makeup because each colour is numbered in the order in which they recommend you use them. I never follow the rules and I like to experiment, so I will do it different every day. However, the numbers are really handy to give you that starting point. So I've got a double-ended eyeshadow brush. These are really great. This end is like a big blending end, and I find this is really good for getting the colour really consistent over my eye, but then it also has a more precise end, and what I'll show you later is how I do my eyeliner because I hate applying proper eyeliner, and these are really great to help with that. We're going to take colour number 1, which is the lighter colour just here at the top. Circular motions like this will distribute the colour best, and then just bring it up into the socket just here. So again on this side, so circular motions starting inside on the inside of your eye there, and then bringing it up. So when you filled in with the first colour, take colour number 2, which is that one there. Then put over my lids, so circle motions starting sort of in the middle of your eyelid and then just bringing it up. And then again with this side, circle motions and just bringing it up. And then depending on how high into your brow you want it, you can just bring that in to blend with the colour number 1. And you'll find that the number 1 kind of helps it then naturally blend out towards the top. So we're on to colour number 3. So this one is just a taupey brown colour. And this one is small circles in the corner and then slightly up into the crease of your eye. And again, that you could go really dramatic and take it quite far, or you can go really subtle and not go as far, and then I just blend it slightly underneath the eye like that. I think the most important thing to remember is it's whatever you feel comfortable with. So some people like dramatic eyes, some people don't. If you think that this is too, you know, one colour's too dark or too much, or just do what makes you happy. I think that's the most important thing. So number 3 again on this side, small little circles and just into the socket there. So it just take the brush into where you kind of feel the edge of your eyeball there. Like that, and then just blend that round. So again, take the brush as far as you want round. I just blend a little bit under the eye as well, and I think that just gives it that really nice sort of smoky effect that you really want to achieve. If you're not confident with makeup, eyeliner can be quite scary. So what I do is I take the smaller end of my brush and I go into colour number 4. So just close your eye and just brush that along where your eyelashes are. And again, you could go all the way along, you could just do the outer corners for a more subtle look. So just brush that along. And then again, whether you apply it underneath or not is another thing that's totally your choice. I quite often will brush then a little bit into the outer corners just here and then blend it to about the middle of my eye. So I'll do this and then just take it to about here and then just blend it slightly. Keeping this bit here quite light will then keep your eye quite open. When you're happy with the effect of your shadow, you can then apply your mascara. Today I'm going to use Mark Big and Extreme. So this one just gives you really big, bold lashes. To apply my mascara, I do little zigzag motions like this. And this just keeps the lashes then separated. The ones in the corner here, you can just use the end of the wand to just brush them. There we go. And then again on this side, so start with the zigzag. And then just brush. So underneath lashes, again, optional. Personally, I really like to have a bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. I just think it finishes the eye look. When you're happy with your eyes, the next part for me would be priming my face. I have 2 different products that I alternate between, depending on the kind of look I want to go for. A new instant blurring treatment, which looks like this. That one I use as like an everyday primer because I've got quite obvious pores and it blurs all of those imperfections, all of my freckles. It just blurs that and gets it ready for me to just put some foundation over the top. So really simple. The other option is the Glow On Illuminator, and I think this is probably my favourite Avon product. That one again, it does blur, but it also has more of a light reflective quality, so it gives that little bit of shine. So if your skin looks very flat and grey and needs a bit of perking up, I'd really recommend that one, because it will really give you a bit of a boost, as well as kind of going over all of those bits that you're not confident with. I use this kind of how you'd use a moisturiser, so I just take a little bit in my hands, pat a bit over my face and just rub that over everywhere. And what's great about Glow On Illuminator is that it can also be used as a highlighter after you've applied your makeup. Ideal if you're going away, because it's one product that will do it all for you. And particularly in the summer, I think this on bare skin would just be beautiful. After this, if I am just doing everyday normal, I would just put foundation straight on. If I'm going somewhere a little bit more important, then I will do a little bit of contour. I'm going to show you with a little bit of contour that is achievable, but not over the top. I really like these. These are a stick concealer. I would recommend getting a few different shades, and what you can do then is highlight the bits of your face that you want to highlight, and you can define the bits that you don't like as much. So I tend to pop a little bit of the lighter colour just here and on my chin, and just on my cheekbones just here. So you don't need loads if you just want a natural look, but it will just, I'm quite self-conscious about my cheeks, for example, so it just hides a little bit more for you, masks a little bit. And then if you take a darker colour and just pop a little bit on the insides of your nose here, you can put a little bit on your forehead and a little shape like this on your jaw, and you can also pop a bit underneath here as well, anywhere that you want your face to go inwards. So you look a little bit silly to start with, but it's fine. Take a stippling brush, so something like this, and I usually start in the middle and work my way out, so just blend in your nose and your forehead. Again, it's really up to you how much you apply. Just for me, I quite like to add in a bit here to give me the cheekbone sort of effect. So that then, if you blend it in, you'll just see that sort of take shape and how it just defines the cheekbone there. And you can just see that gives a really nice shape to your face. So again, just blend it out here. And I find circular motions give you the best sort of blended effect. There we go. And you can just see how that gives you that nice bit of shape on your face. A lot of my customers love the cream to powder foundations because it's more like an all-in-one. But for me, the Flawless Liquid goes on a lot better. So that's what I like to use. So what I do with this is I'll just pop a bit on my nose, forehead, cheeks, chin, and then just here as well, and a little bit there. Cover yourself in foundation. Take your stippling brush again and start in the centre of your face and work your way out and just cover your face as much as you can with the foundation. So just working my way out, I'm just going to quickly cover my whole face. Don't worry about it being too neat to start with, just spread it out as much as you can. Once you are happy that you've covered your face, if you take a beauty blender, which is a sponge, and pat that over the foundation, that will stop it from being really thick and heavy, but it also blends it quite nicely, so you can get into your eye, into the corners of your nose. And I just find that's the best way to get a really good coverage. Next, we're kind of on to finishing touches. So we go back to the eyebrows and I just give them another brush, and that just brings them back out over the foundation. So the next stage we're going to do is apply lipsticks. So this is an everyday look. We're going to go for Supernatural. The first thing I do is take my lip liner. For anything that's a natural or a pink, I find the pink cashmere is ideal. So begin by drawing around the edge of your lips. If I do half and half, I think you can then see the difference of how it's really subtle, but it gives more of a defined line there. Now my top tip for making lipstick stay longer and give a better finish is to then colour your lips in with the liner. Today I'm going to use one of the new Luminous Velvet lipsticks. I haven't used this colour yet, so I'm quite excited. It's called Prismatic Pink. So this is a matte lipstick, but it has a metallic finish to it. So let's give that a go. There we go. Now, like I said before, if you wanted to use a bit of highlighter, the Glow On is really, really good for then going back over your skin and highlighting. So you can put a little bit of that on the Beauty Blender and you could just dab up here and that will give you that little bit of highlighter. So just like this. And that just gives your skin a little bit of glow just here. You can also pop a little bit under the eyebrow. And that works really nicely. To give you that little bit of highlight. Another really good place to add it is just here on your Cupid's bow. My final step when applying my makeup is just to set my face with a little bit of powder so that I'm not too shiny. I like the Glow On pressed powder, which this is mine here. I like the Glow On pressed powder because it still gives you that little bit of radiance even though you've got a matte finish on your face. But again, powder is really personal to you and it's down to the effect that you want to create with your skin. So I take one of these all over face brushes, give that a good swirl in the powder and then just set that over anywhere that has a little bit of a shine. And that just sets your foundation. And that's me pretty much done. If you're one of those people who find that your makeup wears off quite easily, I'd definitely recommend the setting spray. I've walked home in the rain wearing that and my makeup has stayed perfect. So definitely recommend that one, especially if you want your makeup to last all day. So that's my finished look. I hope that this has been helpful for you. The most important thing that I would say to take away from this video is that makeup is personal and it is different for all of us. We all wear it for different reasons, and take that time in the morning when you're putting your makeup on to relax and have fun and have that little bit of you time. Make it all about you, because that's who your makeup should be for, you and for nobody else, and it should be the way that you like it. So just have fun, experiment and do what you like.